driving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday, October 4th. I'm going to be doing this a little bit different. This is the time that I'm going to be trying out. So, about this time, Tuesday through Friday. My day's off. I'm not going to pick a time. So, that's what you can count on. And it's got to be a little different. I don't have time to wait, really necessarily wait, because I have to get ready for work. Good stretches. Good morning stretches. Gotta get the stretches in so we can get our day going, right? So today I'm gonna try my new schedule. So far, I like it because I'm getting up and doing a couple of things and then going to work. That feels a lot better. I was having a hard time waiting for work. I can't do that. Oh God, I don't have that switch. So maybe someday I'll get it, but as for today, it has not happened. So good morning, Paul. Good to see you. I was just explaining to everybody that this is about the time I'm going to be doing them each morning, because I'm going to start working at 10 o'clock. I may do them closer to 8:15 because I don't know. I'm talking about the Daily Trudge. So, and my work, because my hours are going to be 10 to 3. So what I was saying is that I'm going to be doing the Daily Trudge about this time. That's what I was talking about. So wasn't spouting out of the side of my head this time. So, but let's go ahead and get started on the reading. Today is a necessary pruning, which probably has something to do with the 10th step. And I only know that because it's in the 10th step. The reading is. So let's get started. I'm going to be reading on page 94 from the 12 by 12, if you want to follow along. Let me see the point they're trying to go here for real quick. Okay. As we glare down the debt side of the day's ledger, we should carefully examine our motives in each thought or act that appears to be wrong. So what they're talking about now is at the end of the night when you're taking your day's inventory. Okay. We're talking about the 10th step, which is continuing to take personal inventory. And when we're wrong, promptly admitted it. It is steps 4 and 9 rolled into one. So that you the two big steps that you did, they're rolled into that. That way you never have to do a 4th step again. I'm not saying it isn't okay to go back and redo one. Sometimes things happen. There's nothing wrong with utilizing another part of the program. So I should probably not say never, but it does limit your chances to have to do another one. That's much better, because I don't want to say that you can't. That's just silly and stupid. Well, it's just silly. I'm not going to call myself stupid. In most cases, our motives won't be hard to see and understand. When prideful, angry, jealous, anxious, or fearful, we acted accordingly, and that was that. Here we need only recognize that we did act or even think badly, try to visualize how we might have done better, and resolve with God's help to carry these lessons over into tomorrow, making, of course, any amends still neglected. So you just watched me do an amends to myself. Now, what if I would have waited till this evening? Do you think I would have remembered to do that? That's what it sounds like when my dog comes downstairs. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I might want to put the microphone near me. I'm that loud, it could be over there. Now you guys are like, whoa, Dion. Whoa, Dion, you just got really loud now. But in other instances, the only closest scrutiny will reveal what our true motives are. There are cases where our ancient enemy, rationalization, has stepped in and has justified conduct which was really wrong. The temptation here is to imagine that we have good motive and reasons when we really didn't. We constructively criticized someone who needed it when our real motive was to win a useless argument. Or the person concerned with not being present, we thought we were helping the others to understand him, when actuality our true motive was to feel superior by pulling him down. We sometimes hurt those we love because they need to be taught a lesson when we really want to punish. We were depressed and complained we felt bad, when in fact we were mainly asking for sympathy and attention. This odd trait of mind and emotion, this perverse wish to hide a bad motive underneath a good one, permeates human affairs from top to bottom. This subtle and elusive kind of self righteousness can underlie the smallest act or thought. Learning daily to spot, admit, and correct these flaws is the essence of character building and good living. An honest regret for harms done, a genuine gratitude for blessings received, and a willingness to try for better things tomorrow will be the permanent assets we shall seek. Having so considered our day, not omitting to take due note of things done well done. I'm going to try that sentence again. Having so considered our day, not omitting to take due note of things well done. Claiming spiritual progress, there it is again. And having searched our hearts, we neither fear nor favor. We can truly thank God for blessings we have received and sleep in good conscience. In other words, the effort I'm going to give this person and the effort that I'm going to give this person is going to be the same. Okay? I treat God's children the same. Not all of them. I don't. I treat my wife differently. I treat my wife differently than other people. Why? Because she's my wife. That's why. She's not my BFF. No. She asked that once. I'm like, no, babe. You're my wife. Okay. That means that she gets certain things that a BFF is not going to get. Like my heart. I mean, truly, my heart. If I had to make a decision between her and somebody else, it would be her. I mean, that's just, no. But for the most part, yeah, we have to. What I really liked in that part was the character building. It said, these are the things that are these are character building. And I heard that when I was reading about the subtle things that people do. It just reminded me of the bullies that were in my life and how they do that. So watch out for that shit, man. Follow your gut. Trust your instinct. If you think something's wrong, there's something wrong. Good chance of it. Especially if you are living in steps 10, 11, and 12, then you're probably really right. All right. I love spending time in my garden, feeding and pruning my beautiful flowers. One day, as I was busily snipping away, a neighbor stopped by. She commented, "Oh, your plants are so beautiful. It's such a shame to cut them back." I replied, "I know how you feel, but the excess must be removed so they can grow stronger and healthier." Later, I thought that perhaps my plants feel pain, But God and I know it's part of the plan, and I've seen the results. I was quickly reminded of my precious AA program and how we all grow through pain. I ask God to prune me when it's time so I can grow. I don't want my arm cut off. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So what are those when we're pruning? Okay, I don't know much about pruning. Okay, in fact, um, my like my mom used to go out of town, and and I lived with them for about a year when I was 19, 20 years old, and they would go out of town, and she'd ask my sister to stay there and take care of the plants because I would kill them. So I don't really know much about pruning, but from my understanding, it's cutting away the excess, right? So the things that we don't need so that we can grow, which is therefore closer to God and the 11th step. So a necessary pruning there with steps 4, 9, and 10. Um, but yeah, the way, it isn't that I don't really sit down at the end of the night and be like, how was my day? I don't do that. Because I look at myself throughout the day all day. So come a certain time, I'm done and I'm not going back. So I guess I do it when I decompress. It just isn't at the end of the night. So I have a period where I decompress for a little bit. That means I'm watching TV, I'm doing something mindless, the dishes, something, so that my brain can just do what it needs to do. I just kind of flip, bloop, and I'm done with my brain for the day. Okay, doesn't always work. Some, no, alcoholism isn't a set time. People don't have problems according to my schedule. It's not how that works. So, um, all right. I have to be working now. So, all right. I love you. Thank you for being here. Paula, it was good to see you. Gary, got to catch you for a second there. So, I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Thank you for being here. I love you. Peace out and have a day.